this is Irene with SaugaTalks, and I'm incredibly happy today because I got a fabulous guest. I got a fantastic speaker and guest and very remarkable person with me here. So a couple words about SaugaTalks. First of all, I'm Irene. I'm talking to incredible guests weekly, okay? I'm talking about business and tech and life outside of business and tech because we're all human, and this is a very fluent series of conversations with smart people where I get to learn from incredible community of influencers, experts, entrepreneurs, and just nice people. All right, so I'm very privileged to be here today with Frannie Matthews. She is the CEO and the president of Colorado Technology Association, with incredible pedigree in technology and business. That's why, Frannie, thank you so very much for your time today.
Oh, Irene, thank you for having me. I love talking about this stuff.
Yes, this stuff. We're going to be talking about stuff. And for audience out there, this stuff is going to be about what I just mentioned. It's about digital business. It's about economy around us. It's about what Frannie is seeing in Colorado tech community, but actually beyond that, I'm sure as well. So we'll talk about human environment we're all in. We're going to be digging a little bit into remote work. We'll talk about how businesses transforming what they do, how they do things now, and a little bit about future, because we're all thinking about, right? What is it post-pandemic? What's our lives going to be? What our professional skills, any talent, right? What kind of world we're going to be living in. So, Frannie, the stage is yours. Please tell me how you're feeling, what's new in your life, what's new in business and tech around you.
Well, I would say if I were to pick one word on how I'm feeling optimistic. I think that, we're in a very tumultuous time in many different fronts. And certainly to summarize my general feeling is it's optimism. We are in the middle of a lot of disruptive things, from a business perspective and certainly from a society perspective. And COVID-19 has been a major disruptor for the last 3 months or so. And we've seen some good things happen. Colorado has been decreasing steadily. And we have reopened, and we're very careful. But what we saw in March was IT just did heroics to get their organizations set up so that they could work from home. Most IT organizations already had a work from home policy to some degree, but their business units didn't. And so from a business continuity perspective, those organizations that were, digitally ready and had good process for business continuity, we saw make very quick adjustments. There's things that need to happen. People need to have broadband. They have to have, the right equipment, and certainly a focus on cybersecurity. And, I have story after story of just really awesome things that happen. The other thing is that IT has been for a long time a central part of business, solutions and core to any business. But in this instance, we saw it really be, melded into business transformation. And I'll give you an example of that. One of our Colorado companies is Angie's Home Services, and they have people going into homes to either fix something or to do an improvement, and they were considered essential workers. But you can't do it in the same way and be effective. So they use technology, kind of like telemedicine, to diagnose and know what they were going to do and know the scope of the work. And then they minimized who came into the house by, again, using video conferencing. So one person might go in now as opposed to 3, and they could consult over, using technology. So minimizing exposure, and then certainly lots of other things about, touchless payment, that kind of stuff. So you saw all of this happening really quickly. I think another great example is business or banks handling the PPP. That, this was an immediate response needed, and they didn't have the system set up, and we saw systems stand up really quickly, and the process changed dramatically. So, to me, I'm optimistic about what we're able to do.